Hello, buddies. As promised, I'm going to give a weekly news recap on Friday today. May or may not replace the walk and talks, not sure. Time will tell. But here's what I'm calling three and three. Three news stories from the Heartland in 3 minutes. We'll see about that time frame. It's kind of hard, but stories you won't hear on the evening news. So it's not a lot of time, but I don't want to waste your time. So let's go. It's football season. We all boycotted for a little while with all their Kaepernick, BLM, Jay-Z nonsense, but it's back now, new season. We knew sooner or later the fans would be back with time healing all wounds. So, in the meantime, North Carolina and first year coach Bill Belichick have banned the New England Patriots staff from accessing the Tar Heels' program, sources told ESPN. When reached by ESPN, North Carolina football general manager Michael Lombardi said, "Good luck," and then hung up the phone. UNC also declined comment. Lombardi and Tar Heels pro liaison Franzi Jourdain informed the Patriots that they would be banned from UNC the day before one of their scouts was scheduled to visit in August, a source with direct knowledge told ESPN. Belichick spent 24 years as the coach of the Patriots, a run that ended after the 2023 season. Two NFL scouts who worked for other teams told ESPN that North Carolina, under Belichick's leadership, offered limited access to all NFL personnel. Clubs are allowed to speak only with Jourdain, and UNC's college relations website says that scouts will have zero access to coaches or other personnel people, according to the scouts. The term zero access appears three times on UNC's college relations website, a page accessible only to NFL personnel. One scout said NFL personnel are only able to watch 3 periods of practice at UNC. Each college program varies in access to NFL personnel, but the scout said that many programs allow scouts to watch full practices. Can't think of another school with a statement of zero access, one scout told ESPN. When asked about the reported access ban on Friday, Patriots coach Mike Vrabel said he's more focused on Sunday. That's an individual choice, and we'll cross that bridge when we start looking at players, said Vrabel. I'm going to focus on our football team. That's their prerogative to make the decisions that they feel like are the best for them. We'll have to find other ways to get the information for any players that we want to look at North Carolina. Kind of petty, if you ask me, but you probably heard he likes to keep young, hanging out with young people. Bill Belichick, 73, and girlfriend Jordan Hudson, 24. Can't imagine what they talk about at dinner. Next story, Fox News tops all broadcast networks in summer primetime ratings for second time in its history. Fox News rode a massive summer ratings wave all the way to yet another major milestone, with the perennial ratings Titan besting not only its cable news peers, but all the major broadcast networks as well in an all-important time slot. According to data from Nielsen, Fox News from the period spanning June 20th through September 1 finished at the number one network in all of broadcast television during the primetime hours of 8 to 11 p.m. During those hours, Fox News averaged 2.43 million total nightly viewers in primetime, topping ABC at 2.38 million, NBC's at 2.21 million, and CBS at 2.03 million. It is the second time in the network's history they accomplished that feat, with the other coming in the summer of 2020. Among their cable news rivals, it wasn't even a horse race, with Fox News nearly doubling CNN and MSNBC combined. MSNBC drew 783,000 average nightly total viewers during the primetime hours, while CNN posted an average of 444,000 viewers. Wah, wah. CNN did fare better than MSNBC in the advertiser coveted 25 to 54 age demographic, edging out MSNBC's 78,000 to 72,000 in nightly viewers among that category. But Fox dramatically outpaced the competition in the metric as well, pulling in 237,000 nightly primetime viewers in the 25 to 54-year-old age range. Jesse Waters' primetime carried the torch for Fox News in the 8 to 11 window, bringing in an average of 3.06 million total viewers per night in August. Gutfeld trailed slightly behind with 2.85 million, and Hannity added 2.61 million in the 9 p.m. hour during August. Notably, Fox's highest performers in August came from outside of prime time, as the five put up a whopping 3.48 million total viewers daily, and Fox News is not only scoring with opinion programming, but with their news program as well. Special Report with Brett Baer brought in 2.55 million nightly total viewers and 249,000 in the key demo. Fox's 6 p.m. news hour seems to be knocking on the door of its broadcast rivals, with Special Report having beaten all three networks' newscasts in at least a handful of major markets. Let me know in the comment section, do you still watch Fox or any cable news? I think their reputations were in the toilet after all they'd either lied or lied by omission to us the last 4 or 5 years. So let me know. Who do you trust and why? Last one, Kennedy and HHS to link use of Tylenol in pregnancy to autism, Wall Street Journal reports. U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. plans to announce that use of over-the-counter pain medication Tylenol in pregnant women is potentially linked to autism in a report that will also suggest a medicine derived from folate can be used to treat symptoms of the disorder in some people. The Wall Street Journal reported on Friday, citing people familiar with the matter. Company Kenvue, which reported $1.7 billion in net sales for its self-care segment in the first quarter of 2024, with Tylenol and Benadryl being major contributors to this figure. Kenvue's total revenue for the first quarter of 2024 was $3.89 billion. Johnson & Johnson does not fully own the Tylenol brand anymore. Kenvue now owns the brand, as Tylenol was part of the consumer health products division that spun off from Johnson & Johnson into Kenvue in 2023. Though Johnson & Johnson initially retained a stake, it is now selling its remaining shares. The brand is owned by McNeil Consumer Healthcare, a subsidiary of Kenvue. Good time to sell for J&J, huh? That is it for the news today and this week. I will try to do better next week, but there you have it, 3 and 3, and it only took me however many minutes. I don't know. Thanks. Bye. Have a great weekend.